Right then, everybody, I want to talk Alphonso Davies coming to Manchester United, Leon Goretzka and Leroy Sané also joining him as well. I want to talk about Harry Maguire leaving for as little as £10 million, as well as the other latest Manchester United news. Now, I haven't done a video like this in a while, but I thought I'd give you another news update on Manchester United. There's been some interesting stories coming about from Florian Plottenberg about the interesting situation of Manchester United. As I said, I'll talk about that. And yeah, let's get straight into it. So, Alphonso Davies, I'm going to start by talking about, is one of Manchester United's desired transfer target for the upcoming summer. And I've already gathered information, but they do not consider their chances very high. There are currently no concrete talks with Bayern Munich on a new contract, which expires at the end of the season. Real Madrid are also interested. Listen, he's got a year left on his deal. I think he's a very good left back, 23 years of age. Obviously being at Bayern Munich now for a few years, a very good left back. And with obviously Manchester United's left back struggles, I think Alphonso Davies fitting into the team would be absolutely fantastic. Honestly, I think he is a very good player. Would be someone Ten Hag goes for probably. I think obviously we can't really rely on Shaw and Malacia now with sort of Mazraoui's injury. It has made it that bit more obvious. Look at us before though, that we do need a left back, and you look at some of the candidates out there. I do like the look of Lucas Hernandez. Obviously Alphonso Davies is one of them. Like, the left back market isn't very adverse. We've got a lot of players that we can sign, but obviously we got Gutierrez, someone who would be linked to, obviously Alvaro Fernandez from Benfica, and Anthony Robertson, someone who we have been linked to. Obviously Manchester United were going to sign the left back next summer, but last summer we decided not to. I think it's absolutely imperative that we do sign one in the next window to kind of improve our left back depth. As I said, we can't rely on Malacia, we can't rely on Shaw. They've had big injuries. And yes, they may be good players, but we do need to bring another left back in. And I do like the look of Alphonso Davies. He's someone who's very good at what he does for Bayern Munich. And you look at his experience, Champions League, great quality. Obviously there's no talks on the contract, but Real Madrid being interested is and I know some people will probably disagree, but I think he is a good player. I think he does have a lot of injury issues though, which would be a huge concern, and that's probably the main reason why we do need the left back. But there's no doubt the quality is there of Alphonso Davies. He's young, up and coming, got a lot of experience playing at Bayern Munich. He's got pace, very good quality, very good crossing ability. Now, would United go for him in terms of price? I mean, United could get him on a pre-agreement in January for him to come in the summer as his contract runs out in 2025. So listen, I'd be all over this deal. I mean, I don't know what the wage demand would be. They probably would be high, but obviously you're going to have to make a compromise with that. Listen, the interesting thing is whether United will go for it. I think, I've had my opinion, have yours in the comments. I think United should go and get him. I think he's a very good player. But let's see what happens. I do like the look of him. Now, the next Bayern Munich player, Leroy Sané, I want to talk about. Manchester United have been linked with Leroy Sané, obviously ex-Manchester City player. Ex-Manchester City player who's been linked to Manchester United. Listen, very interesting sort of player, very likeable player, got very good quality now. He's someone United have been linked to. Obviously, he doesn't play much at Bayern. Due to injury issues and whatnot, and due to the rotational squad they have. But I think he will be an interesting player. Would United go for him? I mean, he is ex-Manchester City, which would obviously be a big factor in it. But ultimately for me, I wouldn't actually mind bringing him in. I think he's a very good winger that we have. I think you look at the winger market, there is a lot of wingers out there. You've got, obviously, Elise is at Bayern, so we couldn't get him. But Eze is someone that United would be linked to. So there are a lot of wingers out there. That's kind of it on Sané. Just wanted to quickly talk about that. Leon Goretzka, United considering Leon Goretzka as a potential replacement for Casemiro in January. United inquired about Goretzka in the summer. However, he's still not considering leaving Bayern Munich. So that will be a very tough deal to kind of get done. I think Goretzka, very good player. Plays more of an 8. But fantastic. But yeah, but what's the likelihood of United signing him? Probably very, very slim. I think we do need a midfielder though, whether that be Goretzka or someone else. We do need to bring in a winger and a midfielder in that case as well. But let me know your thoughts on that. Last thing I want to talk about, or last two things. Obviously, Sir Alex Ferguson, I haven't done a video since that talking about that. He's been axed 2.16 or axed 2.16 million from the club as an ambassadorial role. Like, listen, Alex Ferguson, one of the best managers in the world, had a big impact at United. He's 83. Maybe this is probably him wanting to retire, but still, he'll still be he won't be in the board anymore, but he'll still be at games and he'll still have his input at Manchester United. I think the fact I seen Eric Cantona put an Instagram post out, which he said like they shouldn't have never got rid of Alex Ferguson. You can see that side of him. I mean, Cantona's a big legend at the club, but you can understand why Ineos have done that. It's a big call from them, and they have made a lot of big calls since joining the club. So this is just another big one we'll have to deal with. But let me know your thoughts on that. Last thing, Harry Maguire. He could be leaving United for as little as £10 million. Let's see what happens with that. But thanks for watching. Another news video complete. Peace.